mundo ko. Thank you, filter. So anyway, good afternoon, everyone. So, nandito na naman po ako. Yours truly, Ma'am Jen. Okay, so guys, last time, we discussed about electric power tools, general precautions when using power tools, and different classifications of power tools. So again, just a little recap, everyone. We have different categories of power tools. So we have stationary and portable power tools. So again, ano bang pinagkaiba sa dalawa? Yung stationary power tools, guys, are these machines that are not easily to move. Okay, like lathe machine, milling machine, and shipper machines. These machines are na belong sa stationary power tools. So another category, we have portable power tools. So ano pa ibig sabihin ng portable power tools? So portable power tools, guys, are those tools that they can carry from one location to another. Of course, you can carry it by your hand. So again, we have stationary power tools and portable power tools. So the power tools, guys, usually there are three types of power source. So ano-ano ba yung mga power source na yan? So we have compressed air, electricity, and we have a hydraulic source. So again, the compressed air, guys, they are also called pneumatic tools. And the electricity, these tools either need to be plugged into an electrical outlet or a battery powered. And the hydraulic source or the hydraulic power, these are the tools generate or transmit power by the use of pressurized liquids. Basta pag hydraulic, pressurized liquids. Pag compressed air, it's a compressed air. Compressed air. High pressure air yan. Pag compressed air. And electricity, of course, it's an electrical source. Electricity. So again, so today, we will talk about different types of portable tools. So ano ba yung mga classifications under the category of portable tools? So ano ba yung aim? Ano ba yung goal natin for this afternoon? Of course, we're going to discuss the list of the most commonly used power tools that are common. Mga common power tools and equipment. We're going to describe the uses for power and equipment, and also we're going to explain the safety rules that are pertain to power tools and equipment. Okay? Okay, so pupunta tayo sa laboratory, sa workshop natin, and we will try to find a portable power tools. Kung meron ba tayong yan, no? With the help of Noy Toto. Tara, samahan niyo ako. Pupunta tayo dun sa workshop natin. And let's see kung may mahahanap na tayo doon. Okay? Okay, guys. Nandito na tayo sa ating tool cage. So, titingnan natin kung meron tayong makikitang mga portable power tools. Okay? So, standby lang. Okay guys, so ang una nating nakita dito sa ating workshop is we have a grinder. So take note that the grinder has a different types. So ang una nating kilalanin is a bench grinder or pedestal grinder. So this type of grinder, guys, is using a electricity power source. So halika kayo, samahan nyo kami. Okay, mga langga. So, ito yon. This is a bench grinder or a pedestal grinder. So, take note that this type of grinder, guys, is commonly used to sharpen a tool stack from a various parts. So, this type of grinders used for grinding, cleaning, or polishing tools. So, this type of bench grinder usually has a two wheel. So as you can see, may dalawang grinder disc siya. So a grinding wheel and a wire wheel. So the hard abrasive grinding wheel is used for sharpening. So ito, this side, okay, this used for a sharpening and devouring. So the soft, okay, this is a soft disc. So the soft wire wheel is used for cleaning and polishing. So pang mga finishing grinding na ito siya, pang smooth. So take note this guys, oh, we have the do's and don'ts of grinding. As you can see here, posted natin yan sa ating laboratory. So okay, tandaan, pag gumagamit kayo ng bench grinder, may mga safety rules kayong dapat sundan. First, always wear your eye protection. And always keep your hands away from the wheel. Make sure the grinder shields, this one, are in place, and keep the tools rest here, adjusted close to the wheel. Sige. So take note guys, if the wrist is not close to the wheel, the part being ground can catch in the grinder. Oh guys, remember, if mounted on the bench, okay, on the bench, it is called as a bench grinder. But if it's mounted on a stand, it is called a pedestal grinder. Type of grinder guys is a portable or angle grinder. So this type of grinder guys, again, they are designed for grinding and polishing to a materials. Okay guys, so now we're going to talk about the portable grinders parts. So ito yung mga parts niya ha. So as you can see, we have a trigger. So this side is a trigger. This is a motor housing. This is the trigger handle and the tool wrist, of course, idle handle, safety guard. So kailangan ang safety guard. And lastly, we have a grinding wheel. Okay, grinding wheel is very important, of course. There are safety procedures should also be followed when using an angle grinder. First, make sure that grinder is switched off before plugging it into a power supply. Read and operate the grinder in accordance with the instructions provided in the user manual. Select and use the appropriate type of spinning disc for the task. Keep the safety guard on the grinder at all times. Use both hands for safe operations of the grinder. Inspect the grinder before use and replace parts as necessary. And lastly, maintain complete focus and take irregular breaks. Okay guys, nakuha nyo na yung regular safety precautions when you are using a angle grinder. Focus ha, hindi si girlfriend o si boyfriend ang nasa isip, kundi yung task, yung safety first. Okay, so let's talk about electric drill. No? What is electric drill? Guys, electric drill, from the word electric drill, of course, it uses a electricity power source. Obvious or kayo, di ba? Drills are used to create holes in metal and plastic parts. Some drills are portable. Others are mounted on a workbench or the floor. Drills uses different size bits to create the size of hole needed. So as you can see, we have a different parts of electric drill. Okay guys, so take note on different parts of electric drill. So electric drills guys are portable handheld drills, okay? So they come in different sizes, so take note that one. Okay mga langga, we have another different type of a drill. Iyon yung cordless, no? Cordless drill that use an internal source of batteries. It can be chargeable batteries. So, yung cordless drills, guys, are great options sila. They are great option for a short project. Okay? Take note, for a short project or specific cutting or grinding task. But if you need to use the grinder for more than 1 hour, of course, doon ka na sa corded, okay? Corded angle grinder. Ay, mali. Corded electric drill. Okay? Hindi corded angle grinder. So, namali ako. Mali na naman si ma'am. Okay, kung may drill press tayo, o kung may hand drill tayo, or electric hand drill, meron din tayong drill press, no? Yung drill press, guys, is under sa category siya sa stationary tool because this type of drill press, guys, it is a large mounted on a floor. It is needed for drilling large holes, deep holes, or great numbers of holes in several parts, no? So kaya siya tinatawag na drill press, or it belongs to a drill press machine. So there are few drill press rules to follow. Ano ba ito? Okay. Okay. So there are drill press rules that need to be followed. Okay. So first, remove the K from the chuck before turning on the drill press. Secure the part to be drilled with C-clamps or another holding fixtures. Use a center punch to indent the part and start the hole. To prevent injury, release drilling pressure right before the bit breaks through the bottom of the part. A drill bit tends to catch when breaking through. This can cause the drill or part to rotate dangerously. And lastly, oil the bit as needed. Okay, so here is a diagram, a picture of a drill press. So we have the different parts of a drill press. So this drill press, guys, again, it belongs to a stationary power tools because this is a large machines that are fastened on a floor. So another type of power source of power tool are air tools. So these air tools use the energy of compressed air for operation. So they are also called pneumatic tools. So we have different types of air tools. Namely, we have air wrench or impact wrenches. So the use of air wrench is to provide a very fast means of installing or removing a treated fasteners. It uses compressed air to rotate a driving head. Second, we have another type of air tools. So we have air ratchet. So this air ratchet, guys, is a special impact wrench designed for working in limited space. But, however, there is a disadvantage of these power tools because it does not have very much turning power. So final tightening and initial loosening must be done with hand tools. Okay, so next we have air drill. So the air drill is excellent for many repairs because of its power, output, and speed adjustment capabilities. So lastly, we have another type of a power source. We have a hydraulic tools. So these hydraulic tools are powered by pressurized liquid. So the hydraulic tools typically used in automotive shop include we have jacks, cranes, and presses. Again, hydraulic tools powered by a pressurized liquid. Okay, so take note mga langga that the bench grinder, electric hand drill, air drill are under the classifications of portable power tools. So the grinder has different, okay, it's just a little summary. The grinder has different types. We have a bench or pedestal grinder, portable or angle grinders. So angle grinders has a different types also. So we have cordless, may mga cordless tayo. We have a corded, we have a pneumatic and variable speed and straight angle grinders. So these drills has different types. Okay, so when in terms to drills, no, and drills pala. So again, the drills has different types. We have portable hand drill and drill press. So the portable hand drill, it can be cordless drill or corded drill. Okay. Okay, mga langga. So the part 2 of our video, mga langga, is about a machine tool. Okay, so kanina we discussed about power tools. So ngayon naman, machine tools. So itong machine tools, guys, our goal of this part is to understand the hazards. So ano ba yung mga hazards of a stationary machine? Second, we're going to know the general guidelines, no? We have to apply the stationary machines and discuss the machining operations and the type of machining tools. Okay, so that's our goal for this part. Okay, machining is that involves removing materials using cutting tools for getting rid of unwanted materials from some workpiece and converting it into the shape you desire. So that's machining. Okay, so there are processes that can also be performed on some existing part like forging or casting. Okay guys, so take note that a large piece of stock is used for cutting the workpiece. So this large of stock, guys, it might be in any shape such as solid bar, flat sheet, beam, or even hollow tubes. The following guidelines apply to all stationary machines are: do not attempt to oil, clean, adjust, or repair any machine while it is running. Ensure that all machine guarding is in place and functioning properly. Do not leave machines running unattended. Do not try to stop the machine with your hands or your body. Always keep hands, hair, feet, etc. clear of all moving machinery at all times. Be aware of all moving parts, especially the cutting tools and the chucks. Remove chuck case, wrenches, and other tools from machines after making adjustment. Listen to the machines. If something does not sound right, shut it down. If the machine sounds abnormal to you, it probably is not operating properly. So inform the shop monitor of the problems. Never use compressed air for cleaning machinery. And never use compressed air to clean your clothes or any part of your body, because it may become embedded in skin and eyes. In extreme cases, the air can be introduced into the bloodstream. So, yun yung mga general guidelines natin when we use machining or stationary machines. And guys, let's proceed to machining operations and the type of machining tools. Machining operations are classified into 3 principles: process, and they are turning, drilling, and milling. There are types of machining tools. First, drilling. In drilling, the process holes are created in the metal through circular cylinders. So a twist drill is used for accomplishing this task. So take note, in this method or in these operations of a machining tools, guys, the drilling, 75% of the metal cutting material is removed through a drilling operation. So take note that machine drill has two types, bench drill and a pillar drill. The bench drill, it is normally bolted to a bench that it cannot be pushed over. The pillar drill is the larger version of the machine drill. This has a long column which stands on the floor. So another type of a machining operation, guys, is a turning. So basically, guys, this turning operation, it can be performed on a lathe machine, which is a machine where the workpiece is adjusted and the tool is kept stationary, whereas the workpiece is rotated. Okay, so again, this turning operation, which the metal is removed from the workpiece outside its diameter using a cutting tool. So they are designed for turning operations and they help in cutting the metal in a most precise way. So as you can see in our picture here, this is a lathe machine. So lathe machine, guys, is the mother of all machine. Okay, so meaning to say, tanang operation can be performed on this machine. Another type of a machining operation, guys, is a milling. A milling is one of the most fundamental operations in machining. So the process of this operation, guys, is less accurate than the turning processes because the degree of freedom is high. So take note that the milling fabricates the object which is not actually symmetric. Okay, take note on that one. So here is a picture of a milling machine. So the workpiece here is the material that is already shaped and it needs milling. So it is secured to the fixture and ready for being milled. So the cutter is also secured to the machine. It has a sharp teeth and it rotates at a high speed. So the workpiece is fed to the cutter and it removes the unwanted metal from the piece. Another type of machining operation is grinding. So this grinding process is used for improving the finish of the surface and tightening up the tolerance by removing the remaining unwanted materials from the surface. Okay, so grinding machines are used for this purpose to produce parts of identical shape, size, and finish. So this is the grinding operations. So lastly, guys, we have a chip formation. So this process of a chip formation are cut through mechanical means by using tools like milling cutters, saws, and lathes. Okay? Okay, guys. These machines, ito, are under classification of stationary tool. Okay? So, remember mga langga that operate machines correctly and safely. Dapat correct and safe, no? So, you need to follow instructions provided by training and the manufacturer's manual. And keep your focus, of course. Focus, no? Another is to keep your hands and other body parts away from the removing parts of a machines. And use tool tool, not your hands or your fingernails to feed materials into machines. No, hindi dapat ganyan, no? So, of course, don't forget, you need to wear your assigned PPE. And do not try to operate machinery when you are under the influence of alcohol. And also drugs that are prescribed for medications. So, give the job your full attention. So, no matter how often you have done it, of course, focus gihapon and know how to turn off the equipment safely. If there is a problem, turn off, okay? And report any machine that moves or makes unusual sounds or noises, or if not functioning properly. In addition, the most important thing is to keep your work area neat and clean. Okay, so in short, don't forget housekeeping rules. Okay, so organize the work area so that you can easily reach any materials you need, and clean up any oil, of course, or other spills that could be cause of a sleeping hazard, and pick up any cords or tools or materials or scraps that could be cause a tripping hazard. So, alam na yan, no? Dapat, dili na lang nato kita tanawon lang. So, imong po nito, huwag na kayo nakita. So, that must be applied when you are on board. Okay guys, so I think that's so much for this. This is the end of our topic, the power tools and machining tools. So next topic, we will tackle another about measuring instruments. So we will practice how to read a vernier caliper and a micrometer. So that's it. Thank you and keep safe. Bye-bye.